Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here in Cincinnati. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, gun.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. DeMonte Casey in on the tackle. Second down and 8. To throw is Burrow. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. Downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct.
Second and 7. They'll give it to Harris again. Harris, first down, he's not done. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. On first down, right back to Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's going to keep it himself. And he's in. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. He's across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Second down, Burrow. To the middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11 empty, take. 11,
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Backs to the former Patriot and Dolphin Mike Gesicki. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Force third down.
On 2.
Can the defense do it again? From the 1. Third down now. And goal. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Bengals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action. Now Wilson. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He keeps it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet in bounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. On the give, it's Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Bengals have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. 11 Condon.
To throw is Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's a 2nd and 6. That's Washington, the man in motion. From the gun, it's Wilson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the right side and incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down. They go play action with Wilson. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. That is caught side of the end zone. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
When we had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice, he preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll get forward to about the 42. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Third down and 9. So they'll talk over.
I'm one, ready?
Third and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Going up top. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A run with Harris. Room up the sideline at the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They face 2nd down and 7. Higgins sent in motion. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers go up by 7. 28-21. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
There's not a position on the field, Mike. let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
He'll be stopped. Just a short game, down to the 30. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Steelers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Burrow. He'll air this one out for Watkins. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run. Here's Harris. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Harris. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. Play action. It's Wilson. A pass taken in by Harris. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Russ. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down. Give up the middle to Harris. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Back to throw. Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is the veteran Preston Smith. Worked his way in there for the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action. Now, Wilson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and That was a good one there. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw again is Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11 MT tight. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away.
And he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now, Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Get to the end zone. On one, ready? 11. It's just set.
Now Brown. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Behind. 11 Palmer. Behind.
Back to throw, Burrow. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Here we go.
Burrow now. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first to the goal line and in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They run it over center with Harris. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. They go play action with Wilson. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Wilson will throw again. That is caught, finding Higgins. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. On the zone read, here's Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Another run here with Harris. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Burrow working in the pistol. This one complete to Watkins. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On the ground, it's Brown. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. take him down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Throwing is Burrow. That's complete to Watkins. That's number 40 on the season for him.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play action now. It's Burrow. You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Here's 3rd and 2.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
11, 11, 11, 11. Gun, gun. Gun. Gun.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow to throw. Now he'll run.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. On 1st down, it's Harris. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They go play action now. Wilson escaping the danger, throwing and complete. pickup of 15 in the air. That's a Steeler first down. Play action. Now Wilson. A pass taken in by Harris.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route. He creates great separation downfield. But now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
This one deep downfield for Chase. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. I give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
It's Harris. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll let this go for Pickens. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Burrow now. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Burrow. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll get this out wide. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Burrow. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this will be incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, he found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now, Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He'll air this one out for Watkins. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
11. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. Think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.